Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's been drilled forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. The final 5 minutes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he stop it going out?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Milan now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Bergson, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. Messi. Oh, some tackle that. The ball's gone astray. That's a decent clearance. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can. And
Portugal have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there's the clearance. Caicedo. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Paris Saint-Germain are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Messi. Some good work on the... Oh, that's ambitious! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. That pass has been well intercepted. He's going for goal! Caicedo. And he's forced to go back. Robertson. Neymar succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Caicedo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Neymar. Now he's running away. Now it's Yamal. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he spark a counter here? Floated through. Van Dijk. And Caicedo, and that's gone loose. Yamal knocks it into space. He is through here. No, that's been intercepted. Bergson. Hazard receives it in a wide position. That's an excellent interception. Yamal. And it's Jimenez. Van Dijk. And they've got rid. And it's Lewandowski. It's a searching pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Now it's Haaland. The ball is bounced. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries a shot! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Robertson. And Jimenez. Yamal pinches it off him. Yamal.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Oh, look, he's having a hit! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The first significant strike. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's put paid to the danger. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Paris Saint-Germain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. Now it's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball out wide. So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Paris Saint-Germain just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So let's get the ball rolling. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Yamal. Now it's Hazard. Bergson A player who needs no introduction. He'll try from distance! Has a look up and drives it forward. Haaland. He's in a good position. Messi! Neymar. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Camavinga. And here's Lewandowski. Hazard. And he was quick to react. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. And Yamal. Vicious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Bergson, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Getting up there! "60 minutes played. Oh, this looks sharp. He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Robertson.
That's good play from him.
And that's a throw-in.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Flings in across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Trossard coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Van Dijk. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Neymar. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Good ball over the top. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Messi makes a move down the right. Takes aim and crosses.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played into space. It's Drogba! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That's a cute ball. Paris Saint-Germain can consider themselves just about safe now. And he's managed to get free. Ødegaard. Searching pass he's played there. Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run. The ball goes in. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Portugal making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Swings it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Ødegaard. We are into overtime. He might be in here. Now it's Palmer. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Paris Saint-Germain may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Paris Saint-Germain do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Paris Saint-Germain must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. He has found the way through. Delivers with wit. Messi goes for the shot! And we have our very first corner. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Drogba. Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Drogba. Knocks it into space.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
No prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's found space here. And this is Drogba. Zabarnyi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in a great position here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Can he get it through? It's Asa! Beautiful thing! He's got himself an absolute peach. His joy, his goal, he steals the moment. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
They have what they wanted. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind. And it's Serginho. Now who's going to be first to this? Time, excellent interception. Ferran Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, shooting chance! That's put paid to the danger. And this is Drogba. And that's been won straight back. Ferran Torres. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That real chance! Oh, good finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Bui. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Camavinga. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Bui. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bui made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's been given away. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Persib Bandung really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Out towards the flank. He's got away. There's the header! In he goes again. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Tries to play it through. Ferran Torres. Trossard. Ranieri with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust. Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And here's Ferran Torres. Drogba. Nicely worked. Bui gets over and intercepts.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, good take. Neymar! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Paris Saint-Germain looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10. À sa place, le numéro 9.
So let's get the ball rolling. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Has a look up and delivers. And he's taking no chances there. Trossard can clear it away. Distributed tidily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Terrific effort! Oh, good finish! Persib Bandung have it back and can go again. And it's Bui. Messi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Paris Saint-Germain, gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. And he's there to get it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shevchenko aims beyond the defence, and this is Drogba, and he decides to cross it. Well, they've got it again. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an excellent interception. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. He's found a way. He's having a shot! He's looking wide. Hazard. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! They're back within reach! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Numéro 21
are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So could they be onto something here? And he's picked it up out wide, looks across and plays it in. And this is Drogba, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Pass somewhat off target. Trossard.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Shevchenko. Foot in. And it's Messi. Ferran Torres. Shevchenko is fouled.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 12, Hazard. À sa place, le
Trossard.
numéro 4.
75 minutes played. Played back. Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Shevchenko. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Ferran Torres. He's a sharp little ball here. No way through. And the finish! Paris Saint-Germain can see it. A mere distant dream at the start of it all, but it is now very much within reach. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 27. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 6.
Paris Saint-Germain making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Dink through, and Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Shevchenko, bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
This is the time you need that pace.
De temps additionnel.
And claimed it back swiftly. Trossard, Messi. There will be 4 extra minutes. Drogba,
There they go, hunting again.
bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's Drogba. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And that is that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, voici venu le moment de notre grande tombola. Veuillez vous munir des billets qui vous ont été remis avant d'accéder aux tribunes.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up
Chers
to each other with
spectateurs,
fire
nous
in their
vous souhaitons la
eyes.
bienvenue pour ce
This is a
match.
day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that kill.
It's Hazard! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Sanfrecce Hiroshima are looking to go forward now. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And the through ball. He is through here, so no flag here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is headed for... He's rising! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Fernandez. No goals as yet. Not the most accurate pass. Spread to the right. Valverde knocks it into space. And that was asking for too much. Van Dijk makes the interception. Messi gets flagged offside. Brandt. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to clear it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Hazard. Hazard! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Brandt. Not the most convincing of passes.
Hiroshima definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Tries to... Fernandez! Nearly, but not quite. Quality ball. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kane. And it's Neymar. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. And the finish!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
This time, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Après 35 minutes de jeu, le numéro 11.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Fernando, there's the shot! The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi, shot, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
He's looking wide.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Savani.
additionnel.
Valverde, Messi. Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Paris Saint-Germain firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. The second half is up and running. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's ended up in no man's land. Good-looking ball. And here's Brandt. And here's Kane. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And the shot! Brandt. Valverde. It's Brandt. That's a sharp pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Messi. Fernandes. Robertson. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, delightful ball. And Messi! Paris Saint-Germain in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. What's going wide left? Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Sanfrecce Hiroshima have the chance to go the other way. Takes aim and crosses. Brandt. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Valverde. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Hazard. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Van Dijk. Fernandes. Robertson. He is starved of space and time. Rijkaard. Looking for a runner. That's been cut out, well played. Valverde. And it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Zabarnyi calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold makes a move down the right. Brandt. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe knocks it out wide. Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot! It's a really well-measured ball. Zabarnyi promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22, le numéro 12. Hazard. À leur place, le numéro 9, le numéro 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And no, just off target. Shevchenko. He's got away. Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through. Looking for the run. He can run onto the... He's having a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh no, this does not look good. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Right, Shevchenko. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Tempers are flaring, the referee really needs to get a grip again.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 30, Messi. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 4.
Trossard. And a chance! Loose. And he shoots! Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Robertson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? Valverde! Has another go! And it's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Could be danger here. Forced to go back, and he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot. It's in. They have stolen level at the last. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.